My spouse cheated, but what's worse is that our kid took their side and now they're excluded from the good life I built. I never thought I'd be the type of person to post something like this, but here I am, hoping someone might understand. I, 38M, was married to my wife, 36F, for 14 years. We have 2 children, Sarah, 16F, and Ethan, 13M. I thought our life was perfect. We had the house, the vacations, the family dinners, the dream life. That is, until I found out my wife had been having an affair for almost a year. I found out by accident. I stumbled upon some messages on her phone and everything came crashing down. She swore it was a mistake, but I knew better. I had no choice but to confront her. It felt like my whole world was shattering. We fought, cried, and tried to work through it, but deep down, I couldn't trust her anymore. It was too much. I asked for a divorce. My world fell apart, but I knew I had to rebuild for the sake of our children. Fast forward a few months. I moved into a smaller place and focused on making it a home. I started making big changes for myself. I got into better shape, took up new hobbies, and I began to find a new sense of happiness, one I hadn't felt in years. I was focusing on creating a better future for me and my kids, and at first they seemed on board. But here's the thing that absolutely wrecked me. Ethan, my son, has started siding with his mom. The worst part? He's completely backing her, not me. I get it. He's only 13 and he's angry. He loves his mom. But the way he's been treating me lately, it's like I'm the villain in this story. Every time I try to talk to him, he just defends her. He tells me things like, "Mom was just lonely," or, "You weren't perfect either, Dad." But it's not even just that. Ethan has started avoiding me. He spends all his time with her and her new friend. And while I'm trying to create a fresh start for him, he's constantly telling me that he doesn't want anything to do with my life. He doesn't even want to come over on weekends anymore. Meanwhile, Sarah is so upset by everything that she just doesn't talk about it. She stays quiet, withdrawn. She stays with me and tries to be supportive, but I can tell she's torn up inside, too. She used to be close to Ethan, but now they barely speak. I've done everything to make sure they have a good life. I'm paying for private school, extracurricular activities, and I'm even helping Sarah get into a great college. But Ethan? He's been cut off from all of it. He's not invited to the family dinners. When we go on trips, it's just Sarah and me. My new life isn't complete without my son, but I'm not going to beg him to come. I'm trying so hard not to feel like a failure, but how do I fix this? I've given everything I have to rebuild after my wife's betrayal, but now I feel like I'm losing my son, too. I never imagined that after everything, the person I'd lose the most would be him. Am I being unreasonable? Should I just let him go and let things be? Or is there a way to repair this relationship before it's too late? I don't know what to do.